A movie with babies and puppies. What's not to like? Boss Baby. So Boss Baby is an upcoming animated comedy movie that comes out March 31st. It stars Alec Baldwin as the Boss Baby. And is the movie good? Once that movie is a good kids movie that has family messages in it that I feel like kids will be able to watch it. They'll be like, this is some good shit. And parents will be able to watch it and not completely want to shoot themselves in the foot. It is a good movie for the parents to enjoy too, not just for kids. It doesn't quite cross that like family element like Toy Story or something like that, but it is a good March movie for the kids to go watch and you'll be pretty entertained. I went to this movie pretty much just wanting a cute kids movie and everything, and I walked out of it just like it was a good kids movie with family messages in it and good animation, and I think parents should take their kids out to see it when it comes out in theaters at the end of the month. Looking into the pros and cons, why I believe that Boss Baby comes out March 31st. Get mom and dad and the kids together to go see this movie and have a good time. Here's why. First off, adding in the movie, I'm going to say Alec Baldwin as the Boss Baby actually worked in this movie. I liked him. But him as Boss Baby actually worked. I believe him as this smart ass, this eccentric ass baby that's just cool as hell. You're just like, that's perfectly spot on. Voice acting in the movie is pretty good. The characters in the movie were actually really lovable and they were good too. So more or less, everyone was good in this movie. Voice acting wise, was cool. Plot in the movie more or less is that you have our main character Tim. You know, he's pretty much average, like, okay, I'm just living the life, being my mom and dad, they love me, I'm the only child, yeah. Till Boss Baby comes along, just pretty much just like, yeah, let's just, you know, I want all the love coming to me, so now I get all the love. Tim more or less discovers that Boss Baby is actually a talking baby, and he's from a baby corporation from in the skies, and more or less, Boss Baby's here to have his own agenda, and Tim pretty much just like, okay, I just want you out of my life for good. So those two end up teaming together for an even bigger mission, an even bigger reason, and then thus there's your movie. Two brothers working together side by side for a common goal. Animation itself is pretty good. It's pretty fast paced. It's something that the kids will be able to watch and just be like, yeah, because something's happening like this. Fast enough, there are a lot of colors in it for the kids to just be completely engaged, and they're just like, yeah, locked in. Yeah, another problem to the animation I'll give too is that the way the movie and the storytelling is done from the imagination of Tim is because Tim pretty much has, like, I'll call it Rugrat syndrome. But the Rugrat pretty much used their imagination to visualize all these crazy adventures of Raw and everything, and that pretty much is a lot of the things that happen in Boss Baby. You have Tim, who pretty much uses his imagination to just transform the movie world around him to, you know, his imagination. That makes for some cool animated action sequences, and yeah. Another part of the movie, the chemistry between Boss Baby and his brother Tim is actually really good, and I feel like it does hit the heartstrings and the relatability that it needs for the audience, because a lot of people have, you know, brothers and sisters, you know, brothers, they don't ever get along. Whenever there's a new baby that comes along, kids feel like, okay, I'm gonna get all love taken away from me, so I'm gonna go to the baby. So it does play on that aspect really well, and the way it does wrap it up and how it does establish it and does it was actually really good too. That was good for that. And if there's any cons I say about the movie, the fact that I feel like the ending of the movie got a little bit long-winded, a little bit stretched out, where it's just pretty much like, okay, movie, let's get to the moral of the story, let's get to the lesson all the kids gotta learn, let's get to that. But no, the movie had to just stretch it out and stretch it out and stretch it out. You're just like, oh, come on, movie, get to the message already, get to the message, because nothing's happening, get to the message, we know what the message is, get to it. And the movie does have good humor in it, but just kind of like that slapstick, you know, toilet humor and the fart jokes and shit like that. So if that's not your cup of tea, then you might want to skip this. Kids will love it because they love anything that poops and farts and shit. There you go. And at the end of the day, Boss Baby was a pretty fun animated movie I seen. Pretty much the producers of this movie from DreamWorks were just like, okay, the Rugrats movie, that worked in the 90s. Pretty much just do that. Take that same plot and premise and just give it the good old DreamWorks makeover. That's Boss Baby. That being said, I'm going to make this really easy and say that Boss Baby is a 7 out of 10, which is worth seeing at matinee. And as always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.